You see the dampness on the inside of the zip there. That is super disappointing. Okay. Hi there. So this is a 3-month review of the Bearskin Soft Shell Tactical Waterproof Jacket. I think I've got that right. Now, there are a few reviews of this on YouTube, so I went and had a look. A lot of them seem to be kind of gifted items, or some of them come across as advertisements. So it's worth saying that I spent my own money on this jacket. So I guess I can say what I really think. So I'm just going to go through the features of the jacket, and we're going to do a rain test and just kind of see how it holds up. So generally, the jacket feels like it's well made. All the seams are taped and it looks pretty smart, and it does feel comfortable to wear. It's even posh enough to go for a coffee and doesn't look out of place in town. The jacket has what's described as Beartex waterproof repellent coating. That's a posh way of saying it's DWR coated. Now, DWR is a polymer based coating which adds water repellency. It will break down over time though. It is a standard way of making outdoor clothing water repellent and causing water to bead off the clothing. The jacket also has what Bearskin describes as rainsulation. Now again, this is a posh way of saying that the waist, hood and cuffs can be cinched up to prevent water ingress. The jacket's got 8 waterproof pockets. I'm saying they're waterproof, but we're really going to find out if that's actually the case when we take this out in the heaviest rain we can find. The jacket also has underarm ventilation zips when it gets a little too warm. Okay, so we're going to look at a few things today. The first one is waterproofness. Is that a word? I'm not sure. So we're going to cut now to the rain test, and it's probably going to be quite bad. Okay, so we've just parked up and we're going to do a rain test. It looks like it's the middle of the night, but I can assure you it's daytime. The weather's just that bad. So what I've done, it's a bit of a crude test, but it's the only way I could think of doing it. So what I've done, I've put some kitchen roll in each of the pockets, inside and out. And then when we get home, I'm going to have a look and see if there's any water ingress. I've also got my phone, which I'm going to put in my pocket, and it's absolutely lashing it down. You can probably see the rain on the windows. So wish me luck, because I'm going out in it right now. Oh my goodness, look at this. Right. Oh man, can't believe I'm doing this. Well, that was a wet one, she said. I've been out for about half an hour, 40 minutes, and the rain was mostly in my face rather than on my back. And yeah, what have I got to report? The water didn't bead off the jacket. It's kind of just soaked in. You can see the kind of dark bits compared to the light bits where it's gone in. And it hasn't really beaded off at all. It's just, I can't think of any other words other than soaked in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hightail it back up home, and we're going to have a look in all the pockets and see if at least the pockets are waterproof. I can't really say anything about the inside of the jacket at the minute, but I'm going to get home right now and have a look. So I'll bring you back when we're at home. Okay, so we're back after being out in some really heavy rain. So if we can just have a look at the jacket, you can see where the rain has soaked in. Now it is supposed to bead off, but most of the rain was on the front of the jacket, and you can see there where the parts that actually got wet. So it hasn't really beaded at all. It's just soaked in. So let's have a look in the pockets and see if the pockets kept the rainwater out. That one feels not bone dry, but I can't detect any real water on it. Okay, let's look at that one. I mean, there's only one word for that, and that is wet, which is disappointing. And it does, it feels wet inside the pocket. Okay, let's try these ones. Yeah, no discernible water, and the last one. And same, no discernible water, but it is damp. Okay, right, let's have a look inside the jacket. Now, it's worth saying that I feel dry after getting the soaking on the front, but we'll have a look and see what we can find on the inside of the jacket and see if there's any water there. Okay, so the inside of the jacket, I'm going to concentrate on the front because the back didn't really get any weather. It was all on the front. So, I mean, it doesn't feel wet, but I'm not going to say it feels completely dry, just slightly damp. But the main concern is on the inside of the zip. I can feel wet on the inside of the zip, and that's after, well, I don't know, half an hour out in the rain, and that's really quite disappointing. I mean, you can see it there. You can see the dampness on the inside of the zip there. That is super disappointing. Okay, so we'll regroup and we'll give our final thoughts. So to sum up, am I happy with the jacket? No, I'm not. So the reasons for that are, obviously I showed you what happened after we'd been out in the rain. The jacket, according to my testing, is not waterproof. We saw that water got into some of the pockets, and also down by the zip was wet on the inside. So when you buy a jacket like this that's DWR coated, it should be waterproof at least for a period of time, and this one isn't really. The other things that I didn't like, and the thing that drives me really nuts, are these cuffs. Now, these are sold as a bit of a feature because they say that, Bearskin say that these normal cuffs on regular jackets aren't very good quality. Now, the rubber things on these, they do seem really good, but you kind of put them down and they keep coming off just with walking about, and I'm sick of putting them back on. You know, you can see how I'm cinching them down really tight now, and you can just see how easily they come off, and it drives me nuts when I'm out and about. So that, coupled with the lack of waterproofness, again, if that's a word, is a real turn off for me. It just means that the jacket isn't worth the money, because all you want it to be really is warm and waterproof. Now, it is quite warm, but if it isn't waterproof, it's not going to be warm for long. Look, that's coming off now. It's really disappointing because I really wanted to like the jacket. I do like the jacket, but I can't get past the lack of waterproofness and these cuffs. So would I recommend it? Absolutely not. No. For the money that you paid, you expect it to be waterproof, and it's not, which is extremely disappointing. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, wherever that is. Thanks a lot. Bye now.